Welcome back to my channel, The Life of Angie, the tummy tuck journey, life before, doing all the things. As I promised before, a video, a Q&A with my honey, hubby, Stevie, the one truly for me. But make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe right now. You right there. Do it right now. But let's get into it. So this video is really about how my partner in crime feel about the whole process. Before I got my extended tummy tuck, almost a year ago, y'all, like I'm 11 months post-op now, loving the results, okay, protecting my investment, okay, because we invested in this body, yada, 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 okay? But wanted to give you guys the real deal, the spiel, because women, ladies, if you have a partner, regardless of what sex they are, they do play a part in your procedure. So I wanted my hubby to be able to share with you guys how he felt during this entire process, after the process, because it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, to be honest, for the both of us. It was not easy at all. So, babe, how you feel? In the beginning, how did you feel about me having the extended tummy tuck? Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I'm always gonna tell the truth. I mean, like I said, in the beginning, you wanted to do it, so, you know, I say I was all for you. I was gonna be a support system through the whole process. I'm like, hey, that's what you wanna do? Let's do it then, you know. It's a little difficult in the beginning for guys because, you know, you gotta remember, what was it, 5 weeks? How many weeks was it that your body was down?
6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8
weeks, so it's a process, almost like having a child. You know, you gotta pretty much wait it out. I mean, but and keep in mind that the end result is everything that you're looking forward to. You know that in the beginning, to see you go through that kind of, you know, recovery with the pain, I'm sure that you were in. You know, but you got to look at the end result. That's the thing we're looking forward to. That we know in the end that everything's gonna look good, and as you see, it was well worth it.
Yes, it was. It was. So were you anxious like me? Because I was anxious in the beginning, because I was anxious. When I got to Miami, I was anxious because I didn't know like how everything was going to go. Never been to Florida, and I had to fly down there and put my life in these doctors' hands that I've only seen on social media, on Instagram, doing my research and stuff. So I was nervous during the whole process. So, babe, how did you feel? Because I did have to fly and be away from my family for almost a week.
Yeah, and you know, there's always a risk involved as well, and that's what you're thinking about too on the other end, like, you know, but you stay prayed up, and, you know, you stay positive, you know, thinking, you know, keep it thinking positive. And I was anxious, but at first, you know, you came back and you got these tubes in you, and, you know, some
drains.
You have the drains in you, and there's still obviously some, you know, blood, whatever, but you kind of look past that and think, okay, well, you know what, this is for a good, you know, a good reason we're doing this, to have a better result at the end, and it was well worth it. And I mean, I love it, you know, because I see you start recovering, and how, you know, and it does a lot for you, know. And the toughest part for us men is, you know, the 6 weeks. I'll just say that.
No, keep it real and raw. Come on, say what you want to say, because I'm sure everybody else is feeling the same way. The 6 weeks. What about it? This the real, the raw, the uncut, all the gems.
I mean, you know, the sex part, obviously, that's what I'm talking about as a man. You know, I'm trying to keep it PG, but if you want me to keep it real,
no, I want to keep you real.
Know,
we keep it real over here.
For 6 weeks, you know, there's no sex in that way, I should say, and you know, it's kind of tough, but hey, at the end, you know, it's a lot better when it's finally said and done.
And then during recovery, like when I was asking everybody to help me, like I felt helpless because I couldn't help myself, and I had to sleep on the recliner in the living room.
And that's tough too.
And that was different.
And then it's like, especially you used to, like me, I like to hug at night, you know, cuddle, I should say. And, you know, you gotta watch yourself, you know, because you gotta remember, you know, you always got that there, and you gotta be careful. You don't want me to hurt you, you know, like that. So you gotta have your space, like you said, you had your pillows there. It was different.
And then I had to sleep on the recliner for those weeks too.
And
so
you had
to sleep in the bed with you.
Right, and you had the, what is it?
The binder.
Yeah, the binder.
Yeah.
You know, it takes a little get used to, but before you know it, the 6 weeks is done and things are getting kind of back to normal.
You remember that day you picked me up from Chicago? What did you think? Everybody was laughing at me because I was hunchback.
Yeah, I wanted to make her feel comfortable, so I decided to walk like you was walking.
I had to walk hunchback into the gas station because I had to pee. And I couldn't laugh, so that was the hardest part for me, not being able to laugh because I'm naturally goofy. I like to laugh. Yeah. But after your tummy tuck, you can't laugh because it hurts to laugh and cough.
She went from 34 to 85 real quick, y'all, meaning in age. Because she started walking all slow and just like, and I wanted to make her feel comfortable, so I started walking like that with her.
Yeah, he started walking like that with me. So he was a whole character. He's naturally a character. So he didn't make it no better with me not being able to laugh.
And then when we drive, and don't hit the bumps. I'm not hitting the bumps. I'm driving regular.
We were in a van. I had to sit on pillows, and then I was holding this right here, y'all. And then I could feel every bump. So it definitely was uncomfortable, that 4-hour drive. So yeah, it's a whole mental and physical process for your partner as well, your whole household, because it's different, right? But once we got to, me getting better, what did you think?
I went off the visual at first. It looked amazing. First, of course, we was worried about make sure that you recovered and physically and everything was well as far as, your body and all. But it looked great afterwards. And I'm like, man, it was well worth it.
You can't believe it. You can't believe it.
Yeah. I mean, I love her anyway. I loved you anyway. So that, but have your body and have you happy the way you are, hey, it was well worth it.
And do you remember the first time we resumed our sexual activity?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
How was that? I was scared because I thought it was going to hurt, y'all. I thought it was going to hurt. I was scared. Like, I was scared.
Yeah.
I was scared.
I mean, and you got to still keep in mind, too, it's still fresh, even though it's 6 to 8 weeks, whatever it was. So if you men are like me, you got to still, kind of take it easy. You can't really just go ham like I do. I be going ham. But that's another story. I want to get into that. But yeah. So but hey, the sex is great, and I just love the way you look in the clothes as well. Being that you got the SS stuff cut off and everything is nice and shaped now. So hey, I love it.
Because at first, it's a process for me too. Because after I had my procedure and the swelling is still there, so I look like a bloated fish. And in the beginning, I was like, am I supposed to look like this? But I got to give it time so that the swelling can go down. But once I was able to put on clothes, because in the beginning, I wasn't able to wear cute clothes, with my drains or whatever. I would just have on like grandma dresses or something easy access to put on to not rub against the drains and stuff like that. But once I was able to put on clothes, baby!
And not to cut you off, but one other thing you forgot to mention too, the faja. It's something to get used to too, far as men, especially when you're used to your lady, being bucky naked. She have to wear that for quite a while, obviously, and graduate to different sizes, and that's taking some getting used to as well, I should say. But
yeah, for me too, because that was another part I didn't think I was going to be able to do. Like, I got to wear this every day, all day. What?
Right.
How? Like, and it was summertime. Then I would get hot in it. Then you have to make sure you hand wash them. Like you wash your drawers or bras, anything else. If you got to hand wash it with Tide, do what you got to do. And then getting those other sizes because they do get too big for you. So you got to go to the next size down while you're healing and things like that. But you can definitely see, like, can you tell, like, how has the surgery, you think, played a part in me, like my confidence and stuff like that?
Went to a whole nother level. Obviously you was an attractive woman anyway, but I see your confidence is at a whole nother level now, because you can. Before you had to you had to watch the type of clothing you would wear, because you didn't want to be, you wanted to feel comfortable, be able to feel comfortable in the stuff you was wearing. But now You see this, you like that, you go ahead and get it. You gotta think twice.
Yeah, and I ain't gotta cover up my kangaroo pouch because ain't no pouch there.
And not to mention, because you know, they know, I'm sure they know what type of surgery you had, right?
Yep.
And so
extended tummy tuck with lipo to the flanks and muscle repair.
You see, because you know, your stomach was assessed to the point to where people would ask you, were you pregnant? You know, so it's like
I was looking pregnant.
Yeah.
And that was rude. Made me feel some kind of way.
Yeah, you know.
But that extra flab, like, it was in the way. I always, in the summertime, was like, oh, my stomach, oh my God, because it gets hot and then it sweats. Extra skin sweats and it takes a toll on you. And that wasn't me. Like, I've always been slim, but after kids, some people don't bounce back. And I was one of those people. Like, I didn't feel complete. As I told y'all before, you know, I had braces because my teeth weren't straight enough. So I did that.
She became a new woman, y'all, all together.
Got my procedure and kept it moving, and can't nobody tell me nothing because I'm thing. But I still keep it, you know, grown and sexy. I don't do too much.
Right.
Do too much. But when I put on shirts, there's nothing there. No rolls or nothing. So I love it. I love
to get y'all a new wardrobe afterwards as well.
Yes. Kick the old one to the curb because you ain't gonna be able to wear it.
Too big.
Yep. I still don't know what size I wear in jeans, but my belt needs some more holes as well. But everything, like my curves stand out more. You think my curves stand out more?
Definitely. I noticed that right away.
So what do you feel like removing that skin did?
It accentuated everything else. It brought everything else out. You know, your hips and stuff was there, but being you had the stomach there, you didn't notice it as much as you do. Once you remove that, everything else is like bow.
Watch out now. Yeah, so like my curves, my hand, like my hips stand out. Like everything is like bottle curvy, okay? Because I'm not trying to be no Barbie size figure, okay? Let's be honest. So if you're going to have a procedure, do know that they're going to do the best that they can do for your body type. And that's okay. We all have different body types and sculptures, so don't go in there thinking you're going to be a Barbie if you curvy. That's just not in your DNA. So if you just want the tummy to go away and you planning your procedure, go ahead, do you, boo. Do you.
Get addictive, y'all. I hate
some people get addictive. I've thought about it, but I'm one and done, y'all. I ain't going back. I just really wanted my stomach to be. It ain't flat, but hey, baby, my shirts, you can't see nothing, okay?
You already had the chest, so
yeah, my breast still there.
You already had a nice
nothing sit in my lap no more.
You already had a booty.
Yeah, and nothing sit in my lap. No pouch or nothing sit in my lap. I am still wearing my faja faithfully, 6 days a week, 8 to 10 hours a day. I'm in a medium right now. But if you're planning on getting your surgery, just research it. And if this is something in your heart you really want to do it for you. Do it for you. It's self-care. It's the best care. And I do understand that some mates may not support you throughout your journey, but if it's truly something you want to do, just do it. They'll come around. They'll have a change of heart in the end. I know it's scary for everybody. It's scary for the person who is about to have the procedure. I was scared as hell too. Okay, and I don't like needles and IVs. So that's why I will not be going back. Everything else will work its way out. I don't work out like that, y'all. I just been maintaining, not gaining, maintaining my weight throughout the week, drinking lots of water. If you haven't heard of Butonic, Butonic Get You Right, has all your daily vitamins, because we do know, like, after surgery, you still got to take your vitamins. You still got to take care of your immunity. Gut control, it don't end. So Butonic, if you need more info, the information is in the bio. But Butonic, and my nails glowing, growing, it's a whole vibe. Like, it's a vibe. It's real. Every time I put on clothes, it's real. I don't gotta think once or twice about what I'm gonna wear. Change 3-4 outfits, see how it's gonna look, stuff like that. And I'm getting ready to go on a cruise, baby.
Yep.
And my birthday's coming in 2 days.
Yep, birthday's in 48 hours.
Man, 35.
35.
So would you say the procedure overall was well
Successful.
worth? Yeah,
Definitely.
the whole experience
Yes.
that it took on the whole household. Because
Yep.
they all had to help.
Everybody had to help. Everybody had to pitch in and do some of the work around the house. That's another thing I forgot to mention as well. You know, when you're down or whatever, you're not as mobile as you normally are. So, you know, us men, we have to step up in that area as well. You know, so I mean, but hey, it's well worth it. The end result, it's well worth it. So, I'm happy. She happy. You know, happy wife, happy life.
Yes,
That's how it goes.
all it's about. So
how it
love
goes.
yourself, be true to yourself, and just know it just made our, you know, the body, the unity just through the roof even more with this procedure because I ain't feel like I'm suffocating no more when I'm in the driver's seat in the boom boom room. Y'all know what I mean, okay?
Oh, that's another thing too, man. Well, yeah, I know you got mostly a woman audience, but
They'll let the man know.
if some guys are happen to be there, you know, if they're getting the same surgery that you had, the women are, you notice that right away too. When she's in the driver's seat, it's almost like you with a different woman.
No, I just got some fat.
I'm talking about that, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it feels like really like, damn, you're used to that being there.
Yep.
And all of a sudden it's like you with a different woman. It's
Yep.
crazy.
Do you remember you used to be playing with my stomach? I used to be like, ugh, don't play with my stomach.
Yeah, but you know, that's real love, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You love a person, you love all of them, you know?
Yeah.
And like I told her in the beginning, don't get the surgery for nobody else. If you really want it, get it. But, you know, I'm happy with the way you are, you know? But I'm happier now, like this, too. So, hey,
Yeah, now you
great.
can't keep his hands off of me. He be watching me off.
Hands
Where you
off.
think you going?
Yeah,
Where you wearing that?
Yeah. It's another thing, too. Y'all get a whole bunch of confidence, y'all self-esteem. You be like, okay, well, I can wear this now. Hell no, you still married now. I don't have to get crazy in this line. We're going to keep this PG. We're going to keep this Steve.
See, you look crazy anyway. Look crazy anyway. But when you got curves, ain't no hiding your curves, okay? And ain't no hiding my boobs. I got boobies, okay? For days, okay? I can get some boobies away if I wanted to. But I'm naturally busted and got some buns. So I'm good. In those areas, I just needed that midsection to go away. Okay. I still get my massages faithfully once or twice a week, but I self-massage for the most part throughout the week with the lymphatic massage oil. I'm still working on my scar line, fading the scar or whatever, but my whole journey has been successful. Ladies, some of these surgery groups will have your man all misconstrued. Don't believe the hype. You can do it. Every story does not turn out the same way. With going to Miami and it being a hot mess, that wasn't my journey, y'all. Like, it was smooth selling. I went in there when a man said, this is a business. They are providing a service. They are humans. People make human errors. But everything went smooth for me. So I cannot complain. I can't throw no salt or shade on the 305 Vixen Bright Surgery Centers. Sometimes their communication can be off. But I got through it. I went down there and got my procedure. Ain't nothing stopped me. As I said before, when I went, I didn't have to take a COVID test. It was supposed to be recommended, but I didn't. But I ain't say nothing. That saved me $50. But I know a lot of people say they gotta take the COVID test when they get there or whatever.
Still?
Yeah, I think so. But it could have changed. Just make sure you communicate with them, because at the end of the day, it's an investment. You are investing in you. So follow up with them, call them. If you gotta call them off of different phones, do that. And ask them questions before you get there. That'll take a lot of anxiety off of you as well. All that good stuff. Like, yeah, this is the Q&A for me and babe.
That's right.
Feel free to comment any questions you may have for him or me. Okay.
We'll be coming to you live again here in the near future, because I just came up with a great idea.
Okay, we're gonna follow up with me and babe. Okay. From Angie. channel, okay? Let someone know if they need some motivation, inspiration from me. Truly, okay? I'm here for all of the community of empowering others, okay? I'm here for the positivity, okay? Over here. Only positivity. No negative energy, okay? You got this. Believe in you, boo.